Gout is caused by too much uric acid in the blood hyperuricemia. The exact cause of hyperuricemia sometimes isn't known, although inherited factors can seem to play a role. Uric acid may form crystals that build up in the joints. There is causes of gout. First, certain conditions related to diet and body weight, such as being overweight, eating a diet rich in meat and seafood or high protein foods, and drinking too much alcohol. Second, medicine that might increase uric acid concentration, such as regular use of aspirin or niacin, or using medicine that reduce the amount of salt and water in the body or diuretics. Third, major illness or certain medical condition, such as rapid weight loss or high blood pressure surgery, having been born with a rare condition that causes high blood uric acid levels. People with Keller-Miller syndrome or Lesch-Nyhan syndrome have a partial or complete deficiency in an enzyme that helps to control uric acid level.
Gout is one of the most prevalent causes of inflammatory arthritis, affecting 1 until 2% of adults in the UK. It is the most common cause of inflammatory arthritis in men, with a male-female ratio 5:1. In contrast to the other common inflammatory arthritis, gout is largely managed in primary care in UK. Gout is considered to be the most painful form of acute arthritis, but it also causes chronic arthropathy and associates with renal disease, cardiovascular comorbidity, and osteoarthritis or OA. Hyperuricemia and primary gout are part of the metabolic syndrome, so comorbidity associated with obesity, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and insulin resistance is common. Diuretic therapy and chronic renal impairment are the main causes of secondary gout. Surprisingly, little is known of the impact of gout on quality of life. Two studies of quality of life in patients with severe gout managed in secondary care demonstrate impaired quality of life compared with reference values for the general population. However, such hospital-based populations are likely to include a more severe spectrum of disease than in primary care, limiting the generalizability of these results to the majority of gout sufferers in the community. One Dutch population-based cohort study found impaired quality of life in gout patients compared with controls without musculoskeletal conditions, but there was no adjustment for the significant comorbidity associated with gout.
The study was undertaken into general practice in Nottingham and comprised two phases. First, a postal questionnaire survey, and second, a face-to-face clinical assessment. Each practice drew up a list of all registered adults over the age of 30 years, excluding those with a history of major psychiatric disease, dementia, or recently diagnosed malignancy. Practice database record 400 patients with gout. A questionnaire was then mailed to all list individuals with a verified envelope included for their reply. Questionnaires were mailed to a total of 13,000 individuals. Of these, 3,000 complete response were received, or 23%. 352 respondents referred acute attack of self-limiting synovitis and or a diagnosis of gout. 199 had been given a diagnosis of gout. Of these, 352 subjects, 224 attend the clinical assessment, or 82%. 113, two of whom were thought to have gout. Demographic characteristics of cases and controls are shown in Table 1. Goat cases report significantly greater history of all comorbidities, effort from renal failure and dialysis. Table 2 shows the disease characteristics of the goat cases.
Several metabolic studies and a recent double-blind, placebo-controlled randomized trial have shown that higher vitamin C intake significantly reduces serum uric acid levels, yet the relation with risk of gout is unknown. We prospectively examined from 1986 through 2006 the relation between vitamin C intake and risk of incident gout in 246,994 male participants with no history of gout and baseline. We used a supplementary questionnaire to ascertain the American College of Rheumatology criteria for gout. Vitamin C intake was assessed every 4 years through validated questionnaire. Multivariate relative risk of incident gout according to total vitamin C intake and body mass index BMI in diagram A, alcohol use in diagram B, and daily intake in diagram C. The reference group for the comparison were men who had total daily vitamin C intake less than 250 mg and a BMI less than 25 in diagram A. Men who had total daily vitamin C intake less than 250 mg and alcohol intake of 5.5 or less in diagram B, and men who had total daily vitamin C intake less than 250 mg and total daily diary intake of 1.6 servings or less in diagram C. The relation risks were adjusted for the same covariates included in the multivariate models in Table 2. Key 1 indicates lower quintile and key 5 higher quintile.